Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides what's coming towards you, what is going on around you with love, any messages of guidance that they have for you. So please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you need us to hear at this time? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a reconciliation, okay, for somebody. Somebody, they're saying, I've healed, okay, I've healed. I have spent some time thinking about things. I'm going to tag this as a no contact. So if you're not interested in your past, check out your playlist for some love messages. Check out your daily collective love readings on my channel. So this will be a no contact. So a reconciliation, okay? Will we get back together? Can we make it work? Is how it's coming into me. So somebody's asking, can we make it work still? Can we figure this out? What's going to change? I have loyalty, promises of loyalty, promises of trust, rebuilding trust. That could be a very serious issue. I have anger. Yes, I'm upset. I'm upset with what you did. I had every reason to be upset. So there could be even a feeling of, I'm sorry I was so angry at you. Maybe they lost it. I just freaked out, and maybe they're not proud of it. So there is a feeling of regret. I would say that. That I freaked out in some way. I'm at a crossroads. We're at a crossroads. You've got somebody who is trying to figure out, can we fix this? Okay, you can't fix them. Spirit is letting you know. But if we both want it, you can fix it. The difference is if one person isn't all in and they got one foot in and they're not half trying, and then they say, see, it's not working. You both have to really want it. You both have to have an understanding as to why you had a no contact to begin with, and where do we go from here. So this feeling of, will I pick the right path? Yes, you will pick the right path. Spirit will naturally guide you to what to do next. So it's all going to depend on, I'm going to say I almost feel like everything depends on this conversation, like the conversation. What is it they're going to say? Like, you don't know which path you're going to take one way or another until you have that deep conversation with them and you hear it in their own voice. I need to hear their voice. I need to hear their sincerity. I need to hear what their plan is, something like that. You are my friend. I miss my friend. Okay, that's usually what happens, is the separation. It's not, I don't miss the sex. Maybe I do, but no, I miss the person who, when something happens in my life, you're the first person I want to tell. Something happened at work today that was funny. I can't wait to tell you when I get home. Okay, so I miss my friend. And that's usually why when somebody breaks, my intuition. Yeah, I'm going to say this feeling of, you're going to know, like right now, you could be on the fence. You could be, I don't know if I want this or not. You could be still so angry, or you could still be, processing, something that somebody said or they wrote or how they treated you. Your intuition is going to really help you in this scenario, because once you have this conversation with them, I'm going to say it gives you enough information for you to be able to decide. Okay. You might not be there yet. You might be saying, I just don't know. I'm so upset still, or I'm heartbroken, or how is this person going to help heal my heart? It's not just a matter of coming back together. I have finances, okay, control, moving forward. Part of me feels like they threatened. It was almost like take it or leave it. And I'm moving forward without you, and, a little bit of a leaving you high and dry feeling. So that could have been really hurtful. That could have been something that you expected more from the person who supposedly loves you. Okay. So I would want this to be explained. I would want to know, like, why is this so upsetting? And is the finances and something around financial decisions going to ruin our relationship? So that's something that we need to obviously take a look at. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want us to know in this no contact? I have a 5 of Swords. This has some key words in it, so I'll just read them. It says, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation and review everyone's motives. So what is their point of view? What is your point of view? 6 of Air, 6 of Swords. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip, getting in the boat, right? So the end of a difficult situation. So it's been hard up until now, but are we moving on from the worst part? Possibly. Maybe we have calmed down. Maybe things have gotten better in a financial situation for somebody, so they're not as upset about something. Maybe we see the light at the end of the tunnel. When people are in financial fear, they do make decisions that maybe they say things and do things that maybe they wouldn't do otherwise, because the fear is just consuming them. So that could be going on. I have an Empress, the Archangel Gabrielle. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So this Empress needs nurturing. This Empress is, I'm here for you, but I also need the nurturing in return. So there's a part of me that's saying, I got to hear what you have to say, is really what's coming into me. Is this person has some explaining to do, a little bit of, they're going to have to win your love again. And maybe, let's see, is this person willing to, I don't want to say beg, but are they willing to try harder? Let's say it that way. Are they willing to try harder so that we can make this work? I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Wands. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a Star. I have been holding back, right? I've learned. And then, this feeling of I've learned from this situation. And that's really what no contact is all about. That no contact gives us an opportunity to think. It gives us, what just happened? What did you say? What did I say? What are my feelings? What are your feelings? And it gives us a chance to evaluate things. It gives us a chance to understand where people are coming from. This feels like I don't want to give up. It does. It feels like I won't give up on you, Spirit just said. I won't give up on us, okay? So one of us is all in. That could be you. It could be them, but I won't give up on us. I'm not ready to give up on us. And that feels good. It feels like I still believe that we can make this work. It's not perfect. We know it's not perfect. They're saying I said things and I did things that I shouldn't have. So they're very much aware of their behavior. They're very much aware of what they need to change. Okay. Sometimes, if they play dumb and they're looking at you and saying, I don't know what you're talking about, you're making stuff up. I'm not feeling that here. I'm feeling more of I've had time to think about it. I'm just going to go with I've had time to evaluate myself. I've had time to think. Sometimes we do that. They walked away saying, I need time. Well, they've had their time, and now they're going to come back and say, well, this is what I learned about myself during this time. I missed you. Yeah, I missed you. I realized that I care for you more than you know. I realized that, without you, I don't have everything that I had always hoped to have. So there's a part of me that feels like I'm on the fence with, do I believe this person is coming back for the right reasons? You're very cautious. I'm going to say that there's going to be a feeling of, you're going to have to prove it to me. I feel like that is something that this person is going to have to show. I'll win your heart. Okay. Like I have to win you over again. So they're going to have to try again, the same as they did in the beginning. It feels like, you're not, you know each other, but they're going to have to work a little bit harder. This isn't going to go away that easy. It'll be a little awkward to get to the point where we feel comfortable again. I have to build. I would like to work together to have more stability. That's important. So if this person realizes that I haven't been giving you stability, I haven't been letting you know where you stand, I haven't been telling you what my feelings are, you have every right to feel insecure or be worried about your own future. I feel stuck. I can't break out of these illusions. So somebody's struggling. I feel like they're struggling in an area of their life that it's almost like the world is out to get them somehow. Are they playing a victim? Are they really going through something that it's not their fault? Or is it a consequence of their actions? So there could be some of that going, but I just feel like there's too much around decisions around money, and that's interfering in this connection. It's coming between the two of you. I'm so tired of feeling alone and lonely. So they could really be struggling, like you think it was hard before. Now it's hard without you. At least before I had a friend, at least before I had my partner. So they're struggling. Compassion. Thank you for caring when no one else did. How do we, are they realizing that they had stability with you? Are they realizing that you cared about them? You were the only one who cared that they were struggling. You were the only one who stood by them, during hard times or difficult days or something like that. So, do we push people away when we feel sorry for ourselves, like a self-sabotage thing? We do. So your person could have been doing that. Like, I just feel so down on myself for some particular reason. And, I took it out on you. And I said the wrong things. And I did the wrong things. I have a feeling that this person isn't proud of their behavior. I have a feeling that they wish they had done things differently. Let's see what some of the feelings are. Spirit, can you share some feelings with me? It's hard for me to admit when I'm wrong and say, I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes people are just pigeonholed into, I'm going to do and say what I want to say until it backfires, something backfired, and I don't know, maybe they thought that they could get away with something or say something, and this time they couldn't. So they've got some apologies. Misaligned. We're on different paths. Maybe they said that to you. We want different things, almost like a threat, like, well, I guess we want different things. No, it's that we're not communicating what we both need. So that has to come back into alignment. I feel like you're so out of reach. I feel like I've lost you. So they could be worried that, are you even thinking about me anymore? Are you even wondering what is going on in my life? I can feel you pulling away from me. They could be really struggling with this. They could be realizing, and Spirit saying they did it to themselves. So you could be saying, well, you know what? They have nobody to blame but themselves. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling tired. They're doing it all alone. They feel like you're going further and further away from them. And the only thing that's going to fix it is them. They've got to come forward and they've got to start the conversation. They've got to, what did they say? Everything depends on this next conversation. Okay. Everything, like that fork in the road is it. So you're going to make a decision based on what they say. And if they come back and they say, I won't give up on us, I want to do better, I shouldn't have said what I said, whatever it is that they need to say to you in order for you to start some healing. But I feel like we do have the conversation coming. So that is probably the good news, that let's talk energy, okay? That I need to talk to you. And maybe that's been what we're waiting for. Okay, great. You're finally ready to talk. Okay, so let's talk. Let's see where this goes. Let's ask Spirit to guide you both. Okay, we got some healing to do. I do still feel hopeful. I do, because you're both still thinking about each other. So that tells me there's still a lot of love in this connection. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. And I put some information down below in the description, so you can take a look at that. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Gemini, and I hope things get better for this connection real soon.